Alright, we open tonight. Ice recap or pre-show because it's been a long time since one of these actually adequately recapped the previous session, but whatever. We Hefton stay and still on the run after they're breaking out of prison are hiding out and rifling in through a purse they just lifted from someone, which I'm sure will not become important at all. And also helping themselves to a pie they just stole off someone's windowsill because, well, they don't really have anything to eat. You know, I kind of feel bad about taking the step. And look, it's not like we can just us get something from a bakery. All right. I not only will it be recognized on the spot, or at least I'm pretty sure we've gotten bigger bounties since then. But also, I only just got out of some actual money, so let's see. There's 500 gold in here, 75 silver, and let's see. Also there's and a voice from the shadows behind Stan and says, and don't forget the gemstones were Earth 200 gold. Oh yes, thanks. And then the gemstones worth 200 gold. Wait, who said that? And just as Stan turns around, out of the shadows steps a certain Medusa who the party would recognize, but Heft and Stan don't. Although Stan looks to the Medusa and then to the Percy just lifted. It's like, as I was saying, after we really should return this purse to the lady who just dropped it, which we were just about to do. Oh, really? I thought you were saying about how you just stole it and Stan and nudges Heft. Yeah, of course we are returning it. They ink. Will we? And the Medusa doesn't see him. And the Medusa seems kind of amused by the banter and is like, well, I think it's in your best interest to return it because, as you see, and more figures step out of the shadows, and she continues, we have you boys completely surrounded. And Standa hands the coin purse back to the lady. Well, I don't suppose we can and just let be on our way now. No, no, no. Ow. I was also thinking we could discuss business while we're here.
Uh, uh, would you like some pie?
No, thank you. I just ate. And the Minotaur says,
Actually, I'd like some pie.
I only if this gentleman and it is fine with sharing some of his.
Uh, oh, oh, sure. Here you go. Have a slice.
And have hands a slice of the pie to the Minotaur, who graciously accepts it.
Ed. Thanks for Erica. Uh, uh, you're welcome. We always make sure to take from the best windows.
Else, well, since we got that out of the way, what do you want with us, scary lady? Well, Stan, is it? You know our names? Of course she knows our names. We're a really big deal, as I've heard. Anyway, my name is Hanash, and I represent a little organization called Ask. And I was wondering, how would you gentlemen like a job? And just before we get into the implications of that, we're gonna cut to the guild hall, where Lunar and Grim are just arriving after their night together the previous session, where they decide to retire to after a very awkward confession, and after Anna's mentor Gerard the area and asked them for help with an assignment of his, which involved all tracking down a rogue weapon of mass destruction somewhere in Valinor. And I'm sure we'll get to the implications of that somewhere down the line this session.
The implications are never good.
Yep.
Is leaving pies on a window still an actual thing?
It used to be a thing.
Why would I leave my food at the window? A bug could get it. Just saying.
I can't remember why, but let me look it up.
Maybe it's to cool down, but it can cool down in the table just fine. I don't get it.
I don't know, maybe it cools down faster if the wind can get it or something.
Speaking from somebody who has her windows open right now, the wind ain't doing shit. Sorry, viewers. I'm mad. Although I'm mad, I'm pretty sure Luna's over here smiling from ear to ear.
Yes, I'm sure she is.
And she's probably holding Grim's hand.
Yeah.
Aww.
They were fucking last night, viewers.
Uh,
I know,
You don't
they
need to
watched the
tell
last
them that.
episode.
They'll want
Probably.
details. Come on. Tell me you wouldn't.
oh, so they did used to put it on the windowsill. They would just put some cheesecloth on it to keep the bugs off.
Oh.
Okay, that answers that question.
For
All right.
details, go to tumblr.com/sheet8.
I just went
I
to
mean-
Google.
I was gonna say Wattpad, but I'm not putting it there. Too many of my old high school classmates are down, and I don't need them dragging me somewhere else.
Uh,
I'm sending it to you guys. Viewers, if you want that, just ask me for the document. Because I am not giving it away. It's staying safely on my folder. With the emojis. And you will not get context for the emojis.
Anyway, hey, Lunar, is there anything you'd like to say as you and Grim walk into the guild?
Probably checking that his clothes are okay, so that the group doesn't tease us, which I know they will anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty sure everything was put on the right way.
Okay, everything's fine. Seems like the bite markers I gave you are fading. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Well, I suppose we face the group now. Apologies for Johan and Shelby, and Yara, and probably Argy.
Yeah, I'm sure we can come up with something.
Grim, honey. No, we can't. You know that. We all know that.
Yeah, you're right. We can't.
Might as well get it over with.
I
I
suppose.
guess they walk in.
Yeah.
So what does the group do? Do they look at them with the face? And you know what I mean with the face?
What?
Like they look at them with the I know where you were face. Or are they just like morning?
Yeah.
Actually noon.
Morning.
Grim says as he just gets to see eat next to Tika, who just gives him a look and a thumbs up.
And Iron Fist just mutters, I'm willing to not say anything if you do not mention anything.
Shut up, Grandpa Fist. I am not dropping that. Argy's just probably grinning like, so when can I expect more nieces and nephews from you two? Eat shit. Argy's
Yeah.
still laughing though.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tika whispers to Grim, yeah, really wants to know when she can get at those new cars.
It's not now, Tika.
Tell her like in a year or two. We still have stuff to do. Plus she has siblings. She can't be bothering me. She has siblings. She can't use the I'm lonely excuse anymore. You have 3 siblings.
Yeah.
Argy's still bugging though. He's like, so when's the wedding? And Luna's probably glaring at him. Oh, not just glaring at him. She's probably glaring at him and then looks at Nanny. I don't know. Have you told her you want to get married yet?
I'm just waiting and seeing. Right now we have to tell them something kind of important.
What happened? Is everyone alive? Did someone die yesterday? Did it explode? Did somebody explode like strawberry jam on the walls?
No, it's just that, like. Oh, wait. Did they leave before or after, like, Gerard told us?
Yeah.
They were there for the meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Oops.
I had a brain fart for a minute, sorry. Okay.
Understandable.
So Gerard called us backstage because he had some missions for us to help him with. And one of them
Is
Uh,
fighting a giant mech.
how did you guess that?
I don't
But
know,
we
I
don't
didn't
actually
guess.
have to.
They were there.
We were there.
Oh, right. Sorry.
We were there. I mean, and my mind was elsewhere, but I did hear giant robot fighter, and I said yes, and I know that some of us don't like it. Actually, Tika, are you okay with fighting the giant robot?
We're not supposed to fight it.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be not functioning.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. Spying on the giant robot?
I'm still mulling it over. She, he said, as clearly trying to think of other things in the meantime.
Luna won't poke right now, but she might be ready to poke later. And she know, like, Tika needs space, then she'll talk.
Yeah,
They're like, okay.
You
yeah. Ika's clearly to trying to push away the sepia tone war flash back out of her head.
Oh, poor sweetie. My sister needs cuddles.
no. All right, so Yana had a memory lapse because she was busy getting drunk.
Yeah.
Luna's gonna be like, one of these days I'm gonna buy you a giant vodka bottle.
I
Although
can buy
maybe
my own vodka bottles.
okay. But maybe Archie should buy a wine bottle for the two of you. And she's just gonna glare at Archie. Like, if you start it, I'm gonna finish it.
Hmm.
RG
You can play
decides to
Archie if you want.
RG decides to keep his mouth shut for once.
Good for him.
Hmm.
Chatty hedgehog. Edgy chatty hedgehog. I will not elaborate.
Ah, the desert. Count how many sand there is, Iron Fist. That's your first mission. Fuck off.
Speaking of Grandpa Fist, I'm still kind of miffed, so Luna's not gonna be poking him or bugging him.
Eh. And meanwhile, he was like, finally, silence.
I should bug him, but I know. I'm having Luna stay strong, but I'm tempted to make a that's not what happened last night joke. Although nobody was there, so no one knows.
Yeah.
She
I
still
think
is quite grinning from grin to ear. I don't know if the others will be like, Luna, stop smiling, that's weird.
Hmm.
Either that or she'll be a little bit sleepy.
Yeah, that is also likely the case.
Maybe the others would notice. Maybe take revenge for the Sharpie drawings. Although I think Johan and Shelby are still sleeping, and the people I drew on were Loveday and Johan.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'd mind. They sleeping. They have 4 kids. They need to sleep.
Yeah.
Speaking of kids, I think Luna would be concerned. Are the babies sleeping? Did they have brekkie?
uh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shelby and Johan are still a bit tired, so I helped feed the kid. It's give them a break for or just this once.
Oh, okay. Thanks, hon.
Hey, they're my family
did,
too.
yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
I did kind of miss them a bit. As Luna is used to giving them a kiss goodnight. Although it's not like she didn't give goodnight kisses. Again,
Just-
she grinning or probably blushy.
Yeah.
If any of you want to poke her or bug her a little, I'm just laughing because I totally would be bugging them.
It just looks between the two of them, looks from like Grim to Luna to Grim to Luna, and then just kind of confused, and then it just like dawns on her, and she just stops.
Yes, that is a very Willow thing to do. Just be like, what the fuck is going? Oh!
Oh, so they were fucking. Ow! What?
And then Luna probably gets even blushier.
Captain Hulk voice.
Pardon you, kind of blurred out there.
Captain Hulk voice.
Captain what?
Sound like Captain
Captain
Hulk or something.
Captain Hulk. Bone. From Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Have you not seen that?
Oh! The bone joke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bone!
Fucked, not bone.
That's not even good. That's not even good. No.
I mean, it would be good if you mentioned it and Grip freaks out, but dude is pretty calm. He's thin.
I am your superior officer!
Hey,
Oh.
Don't ever use that word in my presence again. I just love that the first time she said it, Amy's like, don't say it again. Like, no, girl, back out while you can. In this case, though, Luna's just gonna look at Willow and be like, you know, but you don't need to say it. Not that she minds. Although she would probably use her hair to cover her neck. Be like, might as well not show them off. There's kids in here. And I don't want to get reprimanded by the MILF boss.
Yeah, and Grim suddenly realizes, oh wait, my hair's kind of long too. Ew, so he uses his hair to cover his neck.
uh,
And I'll be like, too late, honey, they saw them. And I am looking at them extensively.
Subtle.
Shut up. I mean, you can only see my neck. None of you can see the rest of me. And you'll have to wander. Mwah. And he's probably
have
like,
to.
it's like having the Sayuri here all over again.
hmm.
Maybe it's better that she's not here. But seriously, nobody would stay on the table. You would have all run away.
Yeah. And while this is happening, Una, you notice that your sending stone's beginning to vibrate.
Oh shit. Luna's gonna pick it up and check who's calling.
It's Noelle.
Oh. Oh, you beautiful lady! How are you, honey?
Hi, how's everyone else doing?
I'm thinking we're doing great. We just got a new mission, went to a concert. We really miss you.
Oh yeah, I missed you too. I might have called earlier, but I thought, you know what, I'll wait for the to have gone on the concerts, and uh, anyway, hey, I was thinking of heading back to the guild, and uh, some of the druids here say they can just use the transport via plant spell to get me there era faster. So I decide call ahead, so it's not too much of a shock when I just walk out of the tree at the back of the courtyard. And wait, maybe I should ask it, and it's a bit muffled, but you can hear. Wildfire, do you want to say hello to Willow, or?
I haven't thought about shit, so
Yeah.
I'm
Okay. No. Well, maybe another time then. Anyway, hey. I'll just say goodbye to Wildfire for now. And she's still thinking of helping out with the gatekeepers up here. You haven't changed your mind on that, have you, honey?
no, no,
Uh,
I haven't. I,
okay.
Yeah, I can still
Yeah,
give a hand.
yeah, she's still gonna stay up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna hang up there now, and I'll just be walking over there at big tree in next to the courtyard temple in a minute. So I'll see you guys and bye. And
Bye,
she
honey.
hangs up. And
I
about
think Luna,
oh, go ahead.
I think Luna's gonna hang up and be like, on the one hand, no more annoying coworker. On the other hand, I'm kind of gonna miss her. At least Noelle is back, and we did miss her a lot. Oh well.
Yeah. And
Noelle's coming back, everyone.
yeah. And as everyone's celebrating that, at one of the guild's clerics walks out of the temple out back and is passing by the tree just as no Elwa walks out of it. Sorry, I should have called you instead, but you're not with my normal teammates. I'm just gonna go now.
Accidental scare.
Excuse me. Hey guys, I'm back.
No! I think Luna's gonna go in and hug her. Oh, we missed you so much.
Thanks, I miss you too.
Come say and have brekkie with us. Tell us everything. How was the mission? How was Mrs. Annoying? Oh, and we have a new mission too.
Yeah, that's nice. I can just answer everything one at a time.
Sure thing.
So, the trip back to the forest was good. And your parents gave me a bit of spending money for the trip, so I might have splurged on some extra spell scrolls to copy into my book, so maybe I could show you a few of what I've learned in the me inta. I'm and for or those of you viewing at home, I've got Aunt Noel's updated lista up right here. And if you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of new spells. How much money was she spending on scrolls? And my answer is, Sha Ada Blue. Uni's parents are rich, and I'm the DM, so a wizard Abu gets as many new spells as she wants.
Woo!
They were
Money!
spoiling new daughter.
Is it like every spell on the list? Like,
Not every spell. It's like a couple. You'll see when I upload this.
When Noelle shows us the book, Luna's probably gonna be like, "You gotta be careful with it, though. Willow might try to steal it again." She's just gonna look at Willow. Aren't you, honey?
I'm sure. She wouldn't do that, right, Willow?
right. Wait.
That was a
Just
long
wait.
pause.
That was a long time.
Well, just try not to, because I know your ex's number.
Yes, Noelle. That was a burn without a fireball. Good thing you don't know my ex's number. Oh, I have that blocked.
Yeah, it's a good thing we are not going to see Eberron in person anytime during this campaign.
Oh boy.
At least
I think Ardy would be like, "Oh, sorry."
At least he's not slated to appear in any adventures I have planned yet. But we'll see how the dice roll.
Yeah, that's the problem. The dice hate us. Ardy would be like, "I
Oh.
don't have him blocked if you want to talk to him." Then it's probably gonna flip him off like, "No, go away. Burn that. Exercise it. You're a religious bitch. Go." So he'd be like, "Aren't you too a religious bitch?" "Yes, but I'm classier about it." Also, you used to be a fanatic and dress up like a hedgehog.
A hedgehog? What?
Let's just say that RG had a really bad look before we offered to give him a makeover. And I have pictures, RG, so you better not make me mad.
Really?
Yeah, he just
How
mumbles.
does he
You
look?
want to see them?
No, they don't need to see that.
Why not? Some girls like the bad boys. And you were
I
really
just
bad, my
wanted
poor
to.
arm. I'm probably gonna look for them in their sending stone. Where are those pics? I mean, look good with a sword and with a gun. Although, don't show that again to Johan. He might have PTSD. Fucking silver bullets.
Yeah.
Let me just go and look for the Eddie Argy pic. See if I can find. I don't remember where it is, but you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just that I kind of wanted to show it, but I forgot to look it up. So let me just look for it now.
Yeah. Yeah. And Iron Fist looks to Argentum quickly and says, "You used to use gunpowder weapons? Huh. You don't really see those all that at often. And most people just prefer to get at the wand of magic missiles or something. We're not talking about the gun."
No, because I threw it out.
You
Huh.
threw out a perfectly good gun.
Not so perfectly good when it didn't save him for getting killed by his
Ah,
ex-wife.
well, alright.
It's okay, he got better. Didn't you, Argy?
yes, I did. Ed.
Luna's gonna pat him on the head. Good boy. And
Eh,
don't go dying on us again. We don't have another Black Peril.
uh, I won't. I've gotten a bit more resilient since then.
Yes, and I'm proud of you. But I'm still showing everybody your bad hairdo. As soon as I find the picture, I have too many photos here.
And I've got a feeling that once you find the picture, the pose and the way he's holding the gun on is just like the Shadow the Hedgehog box art.
I kind of want to draw that. If I knew how to draw poses better, I would draw that. Although in Luna's case in game, her phone would be filled with pictures of, selfies and pictures with friends, but maybe some of Grim, if they were goofing around yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are mine. I am not showing this to anyone.
Yeah.
Still haven't found the RD. It's like,
How much
I'm going
stuff is
really
in
far
your...
back on the chat.
Oh boy.
I know he's in here. I know I put it like 3 times, but I don't see it.
And
Apparently we didn't tag it.
just put
Oh no!
in the
No tags.
shadow box art I was thinking of just for reference.
Okay then. Ah, Shadow. You're always good for a laugh.
Yeah.
Or to be edgy.
Go ahead, look inside me, do it if you dare.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be not necessarily edgy for or a fucking cartoon rat at game, but I still like the out of the hedgehog theme song.
Yeah.
Yes! All hail Shadow.
Hedgehog has a gun. It just
Shadow has been taking over our server. I am both amused and confused. Okay, I can't find this motherfucker, but I found like 20 memes. Guys, aren't we supposed to put the
verbatim
memes on the
because
meme
funny.
channel?
Me. Maybe. Eh. I'll see if I.
I know I have it, because I have it. And I know the chat has it, but it apparently refuses to show up.
Maybe I'll see if I can find it on your Tumblr.
No, that one's not on Tumblr.
I could have sworn I remembered seeing.
There's a bunch, but I know that one isn't there. I think it was on Maureen's Tumblr, but I have her blocked.
Or wait, maybe I still have it on draw. I've somewhere. Here.
And now that I just saw Guinea's drawings, I miss her all over again. We miss you, hun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See. Eat me. Okay, don't. Okay, don't have the image on me like I thought. Either, so. Oh, I guess we il theater of the mind that added image and continue with whatever the fuck people want to do.
I mean, we
This
can have
session.
them react even though we don't have it. Have Luna be like, "Behold, Argentum when he was a prick."
Yeah,
Oh
and
boy.
RG's just burying his face in his hand. And you hear mumbling, "Not a hedgehog, my hair wasn't that spiky."
It was spiky and it was long and it was messy, and you were saying all of these goddamn annoying quotes. Really, RG, did you think you were a cartoon villain?
Not talking about it. And Iron Fist looks to the illusory Argentum your stone is projecting as like, no, that's not hedgehog hair. That's a full on porcupine.
Exactly. CRD? Porcupine hair. See, I wasn't saying it to be mean. See, that was not vicious mockery. That was porcupine hair, and I'm surprised nobody in the order told you otherwise. Although then again, those bald crazy dudes, seriously, you're just jealous because you don't have his hair, even though it looks like a spiky hair.
Yeah. Yeah. And RG mumbles, sometimes I almost miss the days I was trying to kill you all.
Mm, but you
Oh,
didn't. And then we adopted you.
I'm reminded of the Tumblr meme. If you didn't want to be assimilated into my found family, you should have killed me when you had the chance.
Finally fucking found it.
woo.
It's been posted 1,000 times before, but the characters haven't seen it, so behold, Porcupine Argentum.
Uh, right.
With emo hair.
It's just. And behold, viewer, Earth's Dark
Yeah.
Argentum in all his glory.
Oh god. He's
That
wearing a
is exactly how
headband.
he looks. Yes, he looks like
What kind of
Sasuke.
headband is this? Oh.
The one that got given to him by his original creator, whom I saved him from. He is my child now, but I will still mock him.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm starting to have canon that in our continuities for Ursa in his headband used to have a sigil of the pure flame act on it that now has a slash through it like an Akatsuki headband.
Ooh, yes, that's kind of now. Although I think Luna would be looking at the pic, you need a new wardrobe. Ooh, I got it. Nya. Before we leave for the mission, can we all go shopping and you can buy something for RG to wear? Like, you have good fashion sense and he probably needs better clothes than to dress up in black all the time.
I don't know if I have very good fashion sense at all. I've been broke most of my life.
Ooh. Don't worry now, you can splurge. And I think RG would appreciate it if it was you. He hates my clothes. He's just looking at RG like, I'm trying to get you a date, cooperate with me.
Uh, he gives a sort of a non-committal nod.
Howard. This is why this I already proposed. Because you wouldn't. What is up with this? Seriously. Johan's the only one who proposed. All of y'all. Shy babies. Which is very adorable, but at the same time frustrating.
Lenara, do you know the saying about glass houses?
I confess, and I had a good meal yesterday, so none of y'all can tell me shit. I did what I had to. Nobody can touch me today, except Grim. If you wanna, I won't be opposed.
What you confessed to Grim? Congratulations.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah. Like I remember that before you guys joined the Eldgrim, and would pretty much rather die than confess that he had feelings.
I think Luna's like, really? And looks so grim. Like, I am so gonna find out about this.
Yeah.
What else would he like?
Ika just puts on what can only be described as Eberron's equivalent of a Batman voice, and goes,
I have no room in my artful or such emotions after I saw my family burn.
And we saw his actual parents drop him off at the guild the previous day.
Yeah.
I mean, Grim is good with theatrics and with a scene, let me tell you. So, it's not hard to believe. I kind of wish I would have seen more of it.
Yeah. Grim just buries his face in his hands and mumbles, "Oh gods, that used to be me."
Although, Luna might just lean in front so that nobody can hear her and be like, next time you can act like that. Might be fun.
My dude.
Yeah. Yeah, these two adventurers who are just next to you try very hard not to listen to that.
It was whispering. Gossips here, all of y'all. Shame.
Across from them. Oh my god. They are like.
And the two of them are like, but we should probably go.
Good choice. Although I guess Luna would sit here so it'd be closer to Grim. But then again, Willow is here. And if she wants to be sassy, I don't give up on a sass off.
Hey, Luna.
Hi, Willow. And then she's over here like, if you make another joke like that, I will end you. Even though you're adorable and I love you.
What kind of joke?
Glass houses.
Oh.
Also, have you talked to Wildfire?
But well, not it. And so we tried calling her earlier. I probably shouldn't have told you that myself.
Okay. I'm just gonna poke Willow. Go talk to her. And then we can talk about glass houses.
Excuse me?
No, since you were teasing Luna about that, she's teasing you about the things you haven't said. And so everybody knows that I did say it. Just for the record, I finally did it. So if anybody else pokes me about it, I will bite them. And not in the good way. That is now reserved for one person only.
Grim, still having his hair over his neck, lifts it a bit try to hide the rest of his face.
Oh, don't do that, honey. You look good when you're blushing.
Awkwardly trying to change the subject, Noel goes, so you guys said you had to do a mission. What would that be? And Iron Fist and Tika immediately go quiet.
Giant mech. Everybody here has trauma about it, and I'm gonna take y'all to therapy. No excuses. Even you, Grandpa Fist.
Noel's like, Warforged Colossus, you mean? We're...
Yes.
Okay, maybe I might need additional context. How did you find one of these things intact, and why are we fighting something that's designed to wipe out armies?
Well, we're not fighting it. We're
Good,
trying not to fight it. We just need to
good,
check
because if we did, we'd all die.
I don't want to die right now.
They said
We
if
just have
it
to
wakes
check on
up,
them.
we need to run. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We just need to check out what happened to this giant robot baby. And once we figure it out, we book it.
Yeah.
Isn't there like that giant warship from Spelljammer that does like an absurd amount of damage?
I actually don't know much about the specific stats of stuff like that from past editions.
Oh. I think you have to like roll. I think it damages like 60 dice of one type of dice.
Ah.
Holy
Like
shit. Well, now I'm concerned. Don't make me get trauma like the rest of the squad.
And-
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it's okay.
remember the thing I know.
Important fact to be shared. So yes, this is important.
Um,
I think Luna's writing down everything they know about the giant Warforged thingy. We need to get info, but it's just poking the bear, so
Yeah.
we should be fine for now.
And to recap, the gist of what Gerard told you is, it's been cited in the desert in the elf nation of Alinar. This is clearly a reconnaissance mission to scout out exactly how much of a threat this thing poses. And it seems, while it can move, it's in something of an incomplete state. It's like they'd only built up to the toll or so before it was sent out there.
So bro be fucked up.
Yeah.
the no head.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I just got that.
I mean, wait until I'm done with the fic, okay? But yeah, for now, no head.
Oops, sorry.
But no arms either.
Yay! Missing limbs. That's always great.
Yeah. Yeah, from what you've been told, the working theory is that it probably hadn't gone completely off the assembly line before Sire stopped existing, basically.
Bruh. Maybe he a ghost. Luna typing that on theories. Ghost? Aliens? Wildfire went evil and wants to take over the world with robots? What? I miss my rival. I have to make jokes about her.
Yeah.
Probably a doodle too. Like putting horns on her and having her breathe fire. You know, like those doodles little kids do of their teachers because they're pissed.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, to be fair, air breathing fire is probably something she could do. I mean, most of the times you've seen her fight, she used her hands to produce flames, but you figure she maybe could use her mouth for that if she wanted to.
I have a joke for that, but it's kind of...
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
I'm
sure
in the same place. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Logan's gonna hate me for saying this. But if you breathe fire, maybe hold that back when you're going down on Noelle, okay? We don't want an accident to happen.
See where I went was I know activities you can use both your mouth and hands for.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god, Wildfire is experienced. There are actually ladies who would sleep with you? Luna says while she's sitting beside Willow and Noelle.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah, and I'm imagining you called Wildfire specifically to say these things, and she's like, Lunar, never call me again.
Yeah.
What was? I missed what that was. What? I missed that. What did you actually say?
That it was like, oh my god, Wildfire is experienced. There are actually girls who want to sleep with you? And she said right beside Willow and Noelle, like, we're right here.
Yeah.
Wildfire, what the fuck? Oh, she hung up. Well, your girlfriend's cranky at me again. She and the Fister are gonna make a club about it.
Yeah, and Iron Fist is the head briefly jerks to the side, and she becomes not. Oh, how did she find out about that name? It's only been a day.
I had 6 cents. Plus, I talked to Margot while I was getting breakfast. She was getting seconds, and she told me that that's the nickname she thought we gave you. We should honor that. Unless it's her pet name for you.
It and Noel says, I've asked who Margot it is, but the DM says I did not to actually have me ask her until her player's actually around to roleplay her.
Oh yeah. DM's a creep, he was spying on us. So I am not obeying. I am now enacting a coup against the DM. Then I, Lunara, will rule the D&D game. Why do I suddenly feel like wearing heels?
Yeah.
To be fair, it wasn't, and I don't think Prime Starscream ever specifically said that line.
Fair enough. Gonna have Luna still doodling on the notebook though. She started out with info, but then she started doodling Grim and drawing hearts around him. It would be funny if you try to swipe her notebook, Willow. Yeah, I want to see what she's writing, and then you're like greeted with those doodles. Like, Luna, really? I got bored. All the
Hello?
orgy's like, she
Oh,
was
okay.
doodling grim, wasn't she? Oh yeah, we hear.
Yeah.
Just thinking. You're probably like, she's doodling grim, isn't she? Oh no, it's getting old. There are thousands of doodles on our room. Una's glaring at him, but he's like, payback for the hedgehog thing.
Yeah.
How do you think
Really
I
told
feel
Grim.
getting cucked by a hedgehog?
Yeah.
Bruh. He's gonna look at Grim and be like, she's doodled chibies of you.
I see.
In my defense, you were posing with the axe, and I got inspired. And also, you're pretty to look at and to draw.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Although Luna might have other stuff to say, but doesn't want everybody to hear it, so she's gonna save it. The poor dude's already blushing. I don't want him to spontaneously combust. Either that or she might poke Noelle and Tika. So what other edgy stuff did Grim used to do? Girl is now curious and interested.
Well, once he claimed he had this tragic backstory where his whole family was dead, but then his parents caught up with him to give him that lunch they packed for him.
Aww. Parents, they do not understand the need for timing. I guess that's universal. And come on, Grim, you don't need a tragic backstory to be badass. You've killed quite a lot of monsters here with us. We'd probably be dead if you weren't there.
Uh,
That or gravely injured.
Thanks.
You're welcome, hon. Although I would have killed to see you act like that. And again, RG's gonna be like, didn't you ask him to show you his axe? And then he does comas with his fingers. Shut up, bitch. He probably forgot about that already. So if you want to have RG continue to be a little shit, be my guest.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tika continues. Also, he used to claim aim that at his axe consumed the souls of the O's it slew or something, and every time before or a fight he say something like "Gore howl hungers" or something like that.
Yeah.
Won't blame you for that because I once named my staff, but then it broke and I cried for a week.
Oh,
Staffy was so young.
well, well, we've all had things we've sadly lost.
Yeah. Although I still think the quote is badass. You should keep that. Why are you doing that? It could have been so cool. Scare the enemy. Guys, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I could stand to do it more. Or just not to the people who already know what I'm like.
Okay. Well, it's over here very interested. This kind of one makes me meet Baby Grim. Wonder what you were like as a kiddo. Actually, how are we all like as babies? Because I remember I used to get in trouble.
I don't know what to say. I was a fairly quiet and well behaved as a kid.
Oh, that is so sweet. What about you, Tika? Were you also a quiet baby?
I don't want to talk about my home life.
Oh, okay, noted. What about you, Willow? Do you want to talk about baby Willow? Logan. Oh, you there. Okay, sorry.
Oh boy.
Make something up, or
Yeah.
just have her say she doesn't wanna.
I knew it was like,
You can just have her say she doesn't want to talk about it either.
yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Mm.
She'd be like, I know what you were like, pointing to RG. Seriously, RG? Seriously? Swinging a sword? At 10? What if you poked your eye out? You didn't have a cleric there. Bro, who did this? Where do we kill them?
Well, to be fair, they've probably changed headquarters after you and the others trashed their last one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, their own fault. Who's tracking us? Johan wasn't doing anything, and he is precious baby. Nobody messes with my brothers. Or my sisters. Basically, my whole squad. And I mean, I was a loud baby. Loud, bouncy baby. Good thing that's changed, she says, jokingly.
Argentum just smiles. If you say so.
Oh, shut it, Porcupine. I'm willing to bet you still had that when you were a baby. Porcupine baby hair.
I will not confirm nor deny that.
If you and your future wife, and then she looks at Nyanya subtly. If you and your future wife had kids, don't give them porcupine hair. What about you, Nyanya? Do you remember what you were like as a little babu?
Not really. I
Oh.
grew up on the streets in Sharn.
Oh. Wait, nobody was cuddling you as a babu? Nobody was taking care of you?
Not that I remember.
I'm gonna go fight someone. That is unacceptable. You are baby. Everybody on this table is baby. I can just hear you like, we're in our 20s. I said baby.
Yeah.
Even Fister over here is a baby.
Well, technically speaking, I'm only 6 years old, so I suppose.
Exactly. You're the smart know-it-all baby. She's still kind of miffed, so expect more of that. Wait. So if Iron Fist is the baby, who's the oldest out of all of us?
I'm about. Hang on, let me check my character sheet.
Yeah. And Tika, that's like, wait, that's supposed to be a surprise. Wait, you're an elf. Shouldn't you be like a 200 years old at this point or something?
Yes and no. If I had been born naturally, yes, but my parents sorta created me, and that's why I age like a human, or wizard, or shifter, yeah. That's why I age normally, and she does the comas. My parents are about like a 500 years old.
What?
Yeah, they're old dilfs. She says it so nonchalantly.
Really,
The dilfs are old.
created, is Noel said, as fascinated. I had heard that there were some ancient elvish rituals for or that purpose, like practiced all the way back in Arena. Ella, do you have any of the details? I've never been able to study any of those practices.
Oh yeah, give me a sec. She immediately calls her dad. Noelle wants to know about my creation. Go nuts! And she throws her the ascending stone. Have fun, you three.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so, oh, you say that you literally sculpted her, like out of clay. Fascinating.
Noelle's having fun. I'm glad. But we
I
still haven't settled this. What age are you, Willow? How old are you?
oh 22.
Oh, you're 1 year younger than me. I'm 23. What about you, Tika?
Eh, I'll have to see if I gave her an age.
And check for Graham too. Iron Fest, you said 6 years old, so he baby technically, and yet he's like the tired grandpa of the group. You know what he's reminding me of?
What?
IDW Megs. I have to be the angry grandpa to these rambunctious, annoying, optimistic children.
I didn't have Megatron in mind for him when I came up with it. But yeah, I can see that.
Oh, yeah, and some of these are older than him. Drift. So technically speaking, we're all Drift, and he's Megatron. Oh, the poor dude. I almost feel bad. Almost.
I've also kind of gone with a sort of ratchet vibe when I've been role playing him.
Oh yeah. We just need to have him say, I needed that. And he's ratchet. And Mario is like Drift. We wrote ratchet but straight. Is it straight? The Warforged have gender? They adopt gender? No, I am not getting into the philosophy of all of this now.
And
Why can I not open my profile? Sorry.
and for its voice, I've kind of been going for an impression of the movie version of Ironhide, but your mileage may vary on how well I've done that.
Honestly, I don't remember the movies much. All I remember is even Baber's Mixie was his husband. And that I hated Sam. And that Optimus actually threw a punch for once, which was the only good thing about those movies. Like, seriously. Fucking finally!
And
I'm
also,
sorry to any and all Autobot fans who are watching this, but I am gonna rant too. Proceed, Ben.
and also, funny thing about the movie continuity, that's pretty much one of the only continuities where, when the war started, the Autobots weren't cops.
I cannot believe it. The only one when they're not cops, and Michael fucking Bay's the one who did it?
Yeah,
We're in the Twilight Zone.
well,
We're in the Twilight Zone.
well, to be fair, all that backstory is in the tie-in comics, which Bay wasn't directly involved in. But
Okay.
in the movie continuity, Uidi and Sentinel Pro. I'm left Cybertron. On he left in the joint leadership of Megatron on's military Optimus's science division, but over time, the military began to take more and more power under the pretense of quelling uprisings to the point where the science division's share in leadership had basically dissolved by the time the war began. And then Megatron found the sarcophagus containing the fallen, and everything spiraled out of control from there.
Why is Maxie always fighting cursed shit? Sarcophagus, Dark Energon. This dude needs an intervention. Oh wait, we're gonna take care of that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Husband shouldn't be touching those things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good to know. I can't believe only continuity where they're not fucking pigs. And this bitch is the one who writes it. I can't get it through my head. I'm having a crisis. And Luna's about to have another crisis if she ends up being the oldest in the group. Yanya, how old are you?
30. Why?
Okay. I am not the big sister in this situation.
Yeah. And while I never ran down Tika, Graham, and Noel's exact ages, I like to think they're about their early 20s.
Okay. Wait, how old is Grim?
Like I said, early 20s.
Oh. So, younger than Luna?
Well, he's in the same age range.
Okay, but like, if he's 22, he's 1 year younger. If he's 23, they're the same age. Because I'm gonna have Luna make a joke. If he is younger. And if he's older too, the joke works both ways.
Yeah.
Moira's 35 because the Pepperons only fuck every 12 years.
Wait, who's 25?
Moira's 35.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Luna's probably gonna... Oh, sorry.
For some reason, I've decided that the Pepperons only fuck every 12 years.
I think she's just gonna grab Willow's cheeks and be like, I thought you were a baby. You're older than me.
Moira.
Oh.
Willow's sister.
Oh, Elmoira. I was gonna get scared and be like, Willow is older than me. The world doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So if Grim is at least on her same age, Luna's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm not a cradle robber.
Yeah.
Luna, we're in the same age range. Yeah, but come on, Grim.
Yeah, now that you point up, I just quickly updated their sheets with their age, so... Oh. Grim is 23. Like Luna. Noel's 22. And Tika's 25.
Okay.
Okay.
So Luna's like, I'm one of the middle kids. Oh, you're 26, right? Just gonna confirm. Why are you asking if you already know? Because I forget shit. And also, you look older. That's what happens when you try to act like a grumpy, broody, middle-aged man. No offense, Grim.
No. None taken.
I mean, I don't mind if you act like that. Would be interesting. Luna already having ideas. Oh, that poor dude. Better go power nap.
I'm sure he can handle it eventually.
I mean, he handled it quite fine. I can't wait to be done with that goddamn fic.
Yeah,
I'm giving everyone trauma.
and just as you're saying that, at Yara having just woken up walks into the mess hall. What are y'all talking about?
No, nothing, honey. We were just comparing ages. And Luna's trying to cover up the bite marks. Like, please don't notice, please don't notice, please don't notice.
And Johan and Shelby come out as well. Uh, oh, uh, uh, oh, hey, Lunar, you're back. Why are you looking like I? And they look to you and to Grim and back to you and knows how you're both trying to cover up your necks. Huh? I see. See what? I'll tell you when you're older.
Well. Although honestly, Yara might grow up to be a flirt like Auntie Luna. Whenever she sees pretty lady, she just goes and tells her she's a pretty lady. She already got game.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yara, why don't you go talk to the pretty lady? Which one? On the one you were upset as with yesterday. Hey. Oh, me. Ira. Okay.
That's the way you're saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and who's the new pretty lady? Hey, she's talking to now. And and Iron Fist just mumbles, Margo. Oh. Oh, who?
She's taken.
Oh, by who?
Grandpa Fist.
Oh. I'm going to say, hey, I too, or it'll probably be a good jumping off point for or Jane to start role playing that X session if she can make it. Yeah, you go do that, sweetie.
And then Luna just takes off her hair from her neck, like, ooh, fine. Close one.
Who is Willow more likely to annoy?
Iron Fist. Dude can't take a joke.
Okay, which of the people that eat food is Willow most likely to annoy?
I mean, I don't know. Everybody in my party be chill as if they were high 24/7. But if you want to try and annoy them, if you want to annoy Archie, how about the hedgehog thing? Luna, oh, sorry, because Luna is not going to be bothered today. Again, she's still dazed.
Can I express the vegetation like Luna's foods taste like soap?
Who Windows? What? I could hear you, but I could not understand you, hon.
She wants to use prestidigitation to make Luna's food taste like soap.
Really? Fine. I don't think she'd even be bothered by that. I think she'd keep on eating. Like, she's dumbly chill. She probably doesn't notice that it tastes like soap.
Yeah. And Johan just asks, so, how'd it go?
Oh, excellent.
Just watching expectantly and just like getting increasingly distressed that you aren't even commenting
Yeah.
on it.
Shelby goes, so, which one? So, which one of you confessed first?
Luna raises her hand.
Yeah, that checks out.
But what? I gotta shoot my shot. I just shot it a bit too early. Sorry about the tackling. He's gonna be apologizing that even on their wedding day.
Yeah, no, we're Aries, and yo, on my umbles. Oh, I got the feeling someone shot their shot last night.
Do you really want to know? Everybody here's on the table? Really, Johan? Right now? Because you shot such a good shot, there are 3 pieces of evidence over there sleeping about it.
Fair point.
So you don't get to tell me about shooting shots until I have triplets. Grim, please don't make me have triplets.
I'll see what I can do.
I mean, you can do me. He's like, don't make me have kids, and then immediately he's like, I'm gonna flirt. Luna, be consistent.
If Eberron had search engines, Grim would probably search on his settings own how to avoid having triplets.
I mean, Luna, I was joking around with Lini how many kids each of the characters would have, since another character I made, we were shipping with one of her characters, and we joked around that they would have like 10 kids. And so I was like, Luna would probably have 3, if Grim is okay with having 3. He'd have 2 biological and 1 adopted. But could you imagine, like, oh no, you're having triplets, all 3 at the same time? Just like, bruh. And again, Luna is a cleric. She knows medicine. If you know medicine, triplets, twins, just any variation of multiple babies, sounds like a goddamn nightmare. Signed, an ultrasound technician who wants to specialize in baboos. People, don't have triplets. Don't have twins. Don't have twins either. Just no multiple babies. Wait until each baby, please. I know that you can't help it, but try to help it. Also, now if you mention Babs, then I would be like, thinking what their kid would look like. Like, you just got together. Girl, calm down. Not thinking about kids. You're not even married. And you're not proposing again. Only propose when you're drunk. Or high, which she did both times. How has Grim not noticed that she was into him? I'm really wondering that.
I mean, to be fair, he really dense.
Ben, you cut off.
I said, to be fair, he is really dense.
Oh. Okay. Luna would ask him that to be like, you really don't know I was into you? Grim, on our second meeting I tackled you on a tavern.
I mean,
Sorry again.
I figured you were. I just took a while to reciprocate, and have similar feelings. Eventually we did go to dinner together. Wait, was that thing back on there a date, or were we just having dinner together?
I counted as date. Didn't know if you did the same.
Ah.
So I guess this was our second date, technically. Well, they cannot give me shit about this. Because they'd be like, you slept together on the first date, girl, what the fuck? Joke's on you. This is the second date. Although since Luna is here talking about dates, she might get flirty. Probably poke Grim on the chest. So, when is our third date? What do you want to do for that?
Um. Like, do you think we'll have time for or another one before we head to Valinor, or maybe or or if not, we could see if there's anything to do there. That I've never been there before, or there's probably a few good tourist spots or something.
Okay. Touristing together. That'll be fun. I've never been there either. So adventure. And the rest of the squad is probably grinning. Shelby and Johan and Argy.
Yep.
Will the three of you stop doing that face? It's starting to creep me out. Guys, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh.
So she's just gonna glare at them and say that.
Yeah. They immediately drop their smiles, but you can tell it's kind of full. Or stare. And Iron Fist mumbles. Times like these, I'm glad I'm not built for facial expressions.
If you did, you'd have wrinkles because you frown too much.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure that's not how metal works.
It is if you watch certain cartoons. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They have eyebrows and they're robots. How does that make sense? I don't know, but they look cool. I should get Yara interested in that franchise. Maybe she'll want the toys. Johan, don't break them.
I won't.
You broke a chew toy.
Sorry, it was the full moon and I hadn't got the hang of controlling myself at the time.
Understandable, but did you have to break the bed too? Before Shelby, I mean. After that, you broke it like 3 times. Shelby, really?
One thing at a time. I'm.
Sure.
Look, I'm so. Alright, I just broke into Uto. Oh yeah, and I still need something to chew on, and when. And you're fully in full arm, you think. Hey, those bed legs look like a stick, and things escalate from there.
Yeah. At least it wasn't my bed. But I did break it once. That was not pleased. Hypocrite. I know they broke in theirs. I know it. You know it. We all know it, right? We all know those two are massive hypocrites, right?
Yeah.
We should unionize against them. We have like 6 kids now. We're like 6, including the in-laws. So Nyanya Grim, you count. She doesn't explain to Nyanya why she counts as an in-law. Although she is technically adopted by them too. So double union. You must be the boss.
And Logan just said he needed to step out, so people good with a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Yep. I just got back. But yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, see
See you in a
you
few.
on the other side, and I'll just pause the recording.
And we are back and no longer discussing horny werewolves. And that is all the context you're getting, audience.
Snitch.
What's of all the context I'm getting?
Yep.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, I have tweezers.
Oh, but I think Luna would be talking about with the squad. Although considering Shelby and Johan are here and she's with Grim, they're probably like double dating. Triple dating if you count Argy and Nyanya. But they don't know that they're on date because we're all shipping them. So since we're on a triple date, might as well just discuss stuff like that.
Yeah. And they think he can't anti-air Iron Fist. It says to Argentum, "You have my sympathies. It happened to me too."
I don't think I mind too much. It gets lonely without them being annoying. Although Luna would be like, Artie wasn't the only edgy one though. Shelby, honey, why the heck did you knife everyone in the gut? Cleaning up that mess is not fun.
Hey, it's a very effective target when you have a small pointy thing in your hand.
Oof.
Okay, but why the gut? All that blood. Why couldn't you just drown them? You can go to the bottom of the sea and not drown. Less messy, and we get rid of the body too. It's a 2-for-1 special.
But that might pollute the river.
Okay, fair point. I mean, the corpses pollute. So many people. Well, the ocean has salt, and salt would help with that contamination. I must ask Noelle once she's done talking to her dad.
And just after you say that, you hear faintly from down the hall. Oh, fascinating. So, how much blood is the minimum required for or the ritual to work just for academic purposes?
After hearing that, Luna's just gonna text Wildfire. If she's not blocked, be like, your wife wants to artificially create a baby. Send.
I mean, no, we know where else she could be completely sincere about the academic interest.
True, but I want to bug Wildfire. So instead of like your girlfriend, be like, your wife wants to make an artificially created baby. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's at this point that Noelle's like, okay, thanks for telling me all you need to know. Thanks, bye, and hey, it's up, and she goes back to the group with her good friend and Luna, who definitely would what I didn't talk to her girlfriend behind her back or anything.
Right now we've established that Luna is a bit of a little shit. She totally would. And besides, she's just doing it to bug Wildfire. It's not like Noelle really wants a babu, or does she? And also, Wildfire's not here, so you cannot make a babu. Like, you need her blood too. So unless Noelle has some very disturbing things on her bag, no baby. Not the traditional way or the artificial way.
I mean, as long as they both raised it to get, either it wouldn't necessarily have to be Wildfire's blood. Like, you can still raise a child that's not genetically related to you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Honestly, that's probably what I'll go for. Pregnancy is scary. Yes, it is. Don't study obstetrics, kids. It'll haunt you.
Yeah, like now I'm imagining after he did back. Adult Noel finally calms down from the adrenaline and notices there's still enemy's blood on her staff. So it's like, you know what? I shouldn't really let it go to way. Aston, I suppose anyone's blood'll do. Ew, what? Let's see if I have an empty file on me right now.
My God.
Noel, no.
Hmm.
No experimental children.
Oh,
That is
God.
not good. Ask my dad.
We're up to have the serial killer gene.
No, Logan, we're not talking about Riverdale. It doesn't exist in this universe. We blocked it. It is
It,
blocked from existence.
yeah, yeah, and I don't think there's any space travel in Eberron on, so the leader of an organ harvesting cult can't use a space rocket to escape from his compound.
And Archie can't kill everyone over and over again because they revive. Because of a writer or something. I didn't finish it. I just saw the scene on YouTube without any context. So,
Right.
also, why is Bughead not canon? What happened there? I thought they were endgame. Not that I like it, but I'm confused.
And
Wait, I'm
all,
asking as if we watched this.
and also apparently in this universe, everyone who thought D&D was satanic was totally right because playing the game summoned some evil teleporting gargoyle king or some shit. It's like I only watch Super Eye Patch Wolf's retrospective on it, and even I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Watch Friendly Space Ninjas 2-hour video on it. He goes on to every character, every season. It's great. And that concludes our bashing Riverdale section. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Next time, Gossip Girl.
Sure.
Like 3
Or Pretty Little
5
Liars. I don't know if you guys watched that.
I mean, in the Gossip Girl's probably the only one I'd be able to offer any insight on because as I've read some of the manga adaptation because it was one of the things serialized and plus us and also I saw Billiam's video on it.
I should read the manga because I did like the original series. In my defense, I was like 10,
Yeah,
and I thought Serena was pretty.
and
Pretty lady.
I think the manga might be based more on the books than the TV show.
Oh, then it's 1,000 times better then. I don't even know who was Gossip Girl in the books.
Yeah,
And I'm not spoiling it here. I don't want the viewers to eat us alive.
and
Yes, I know who Gossip Girl is. You're not knowing.
and at the very least, Chuck Bass had a really cool pair of sunglasses in the comic to the point where the first time I'm listening, I talked about and I said guy in the sunglasses, and she didn't know who I was talking about.
He doesn't have them on the show, okay? He's such a... Ugh, I hate him. I wanted him dead, but he just wouldn't do me the favor. Here, Chuck and Blair, OTP, ladies. She can do so much better.
Is Gossip Girl like a thing?
It was a thing, a really big thing. I
It was?
watched it. I never finished it. It's a TV show, basically Riverdale before Riverdale was Riverdale. Although no, it was Gossip Girl, then Pretty Little Liars, then Riverdale. That's the timeline of bullshit teen shows. I guess you can count Bridgerton too, because that show should be considered alternate history at this point. Holy shit.
My only knowledge of it is that it shows up. Hold on. My only knowledge
Yo.
of it is that it comes up when you search for Gilmore Girls on Netflix.
Ah.
Don't watch it. Don't waste your time like I did. And don't watch Pretty Little Liars.
Mm.
Don't make my same mistake. Because it starts out so good. And then by the ending, you kind of want to grab the showrunner and yeet her off a cliff, along with Kubo and the Boltron showrunners.
Mm.
And the Game of Thrones ones too, even though I only saw 2 seasons. What the fuck was that ending?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have.
Yeah. I think I remember there's this excerpt from the script from the finale that for that one shot out of where Daenerys is walking and the dragon behind her makes her look like she has wings, and the script for or that at the moment describes her as, and I quote, her satanic majesty.
Oh boy.
Mom, were you writing the Game of Thrones script? Is that you?
Uh,
I feel like it would be funny if this is the character for talking about TV shows or something. We're doing this in character. Luna is angry that her favorite mystery show ended in such a bullshit way.
Yeah. Yeah, and Graham's like, oh yeah, I know. Oh, what you mean? In like my favorite illusion play, a star to take a turn downhill like people thought ought to be gay. And when the Night King was killed by the assassin girl, but I think that actually made sense. And it's like instead of the traditional dragon riding heroes, the film gets assassinated by a character who's been trained the whole series for an assassin is kind of works for the show. Oh, but the and one of said heroes turns evil for no justified reason, and then the throne was destroyed by the dragons who suddenly understand the symbolism of the show's themes despite just being portrayed as animals up to this point. It was weird.
I mean, to be fair, at least the dragons had more common sense than the people. That would have been an interesting message, but they fucked it up.
Yeah.
I did quit that show after 2 seasons. And I cannot believe they killed my favorite. Graham, how could they? Although, considering who her favorite is, it's funny that we're mentioning it. For Graham, Bev was like, she has a type.
Yeah.
I have the first 4 seasons of Sherlock on DVD.
What? Which show on DVD?
Sherlock.
Oh. Isn't that show the one Noelle liked that she and Wildfire were watching? And I was like, why is there a boomerang on the screen? And then we found one on my house, which was weird.
Yeah.
It was probably one of Yara's toys, but still.
Yeah. No. Well, it's like, don't get at me started. They didn't even. They made it so. Oh, the major clue in the mystery was something that the audience didn't even get the opportunity to see before until the mystery was already solved. And then there was that episode that was just making fun of people who try of audience members who try to solve the mysteries. Like, it's a mystery show. Oh, people are going to want to search for clues to what the mystery is. It's not supposed to just an opportunity for a showrunner to flex about how smart and clever he is. Prick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's better at least?
Oh
We
boy.
knew what the mystery was gonna be. In this case, the villain is revealed in the final episode to be somebody we never met. And apparently she was the evil twin of one of the protagonists. What the fuck makes a little twin twist in the
Mm.
final episode? And the finale! I spent the whole show gathering clues. I played everything. I checked the first letter of every sentence and there were clues. But then nothing happened. Because seriously, what are these showrunners on? We should make our own show. Guys, what do? We should make our own show and share the profits, and then whack the showrunners with a bat or something. I think Shelby's gonna reach in and grab Luna's cup. Too much coffee, honey.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm. Oof.
Strawberry, you watched the finale with me and Desi watched it too, and we sat in front of the TV for like an hour going, what the fuck?
So apparently, secret evil sibling is a trope. Um,
I, yes, and I don't mind that it's a trope. But why are you revealing this in the finale when the entire show was supposed to be a mystery? Like,
it shows up in Scream. It shows up in the Velocipaster.
oh yeah, I saw that. It is worth the watch. The
Isn't
squad
that
is over here talking. Oh, sorry.
isn't that the one where in the plot there's supposed to be an exploding car, but they didn't have in the budget, so they
Yes,
just
yes,
put a caption from the screen: VFX car exploding.
Oh god.
Yes.
yes, that's the movie.
And
The
he
end of the
reads
movie has like the
a book called Crime.
the end of the movie has the uh oh god, the prostitute lady like getting injured and then going to hospital, and at the end the doctor just comes out and goes, "She's fine," and that's how the movie ends.
Yes.
No, actually no, it's like caption that says she's okay comes up. That's right. I just remember.
Is that Willow's favorite movie? Because it would be funny if it was, and she's telling us about it, and Luna's like, I gotta check this out. But the funny would be, I don't know if it's that I'm sleep deprived or the fact that all we've been talking for is weird, but I'm starting to think that every single showrunner of the stuff we like is on weed or something.
Mm.
That would explain a lot.
Exactly. I mean, we all had different reactions on weed. Chica, Shelby, why did you have to break my beloved table?
Mm.
I haven't forgotten.
Wait, what?
Tiga just
Table
mumbles,
coon.
It seems like a good idea at the time."
Yeah, would also seem like a good idea for me to propose to Green while we were high. Sorry again. I mean, she did propose, and he said, "Take me to dinner first."
Yeah.
Well, she did it. So where's the ring? Nah, joking.
Mm.
Although it would be funny if these two, since they're both the emo kid, they gave each other candy rings. You haven't seen the post where there's an emo couple and the dude is proposing to her with a ring pop? I think these two would totally do it. We're 23, but fuck it. This is funny.
Are we even still playing at this point?
The what now?
Are we even still playing D&D at this point?
Well, if we are technically in character, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I just realized I think this might be our bottle episode.
Oh yeah. stuck in the inn and waiting for the airship to come. Yup.
Yeah. Well, we all need a good filler episode. And the squad has been vibing and they need a rest.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure Luna's gonna end up falling asleep on the table after Brecky because she didn't get much sleep. And Archie's just gonna look to Grim like, this is your fault. You kept her up. You deal with her.
Um. Luna, do you need me to drop you off in bed?
I mean, I do need to go to bed with you, but not for dropping. She's still sleepy, but yeah, you know how people get when they're sleepy.
Yeah.
After the one where no one's ready, for Friends, they made an effort to do at least one bottle episode every season.
Well, we have ours. Checklist completed. Now we just need to go to the beach and give everyone a bikini.
And after that, we also need a hot spring episode and a cooking episode, and that'll be our trifecta of anime filler episode tropes.
Woo!
Exactly. Ooh, I got it. If one of our ships get married, we could be cooking the wedding cake.
Yeah.
That's the cooking episode. We're in charge of making a giant cake.
And also the boss fight with the filler Ellen who just appears and is never mentioned again.
I was gonna say honey-covered idiots, but now they're a plot.
Yeah. And
we need one filler villain.
yeah, and to be fair, our fight with them did actually have consequences that furthered the plot. Like that's where Wildfire's honey jars came from, and that's how you found out there was an assassin on the train.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't believe you apologized to me for being a total bitch, and then you put honey on my shoulder. Who do you think you are, Grim? He's the only one to put food on me.
I love the idea that Wildfire eating honey is an important plot point.
Well,
That is
okay,
her coping mechanism.
okay, not really an important plot point, but it was still something that began with our fight from them that actually got mentioned in the main plot. Although I guess even in Naruto, I can think of at least one thing from the fillers that actually got acknowledged in the manga, because that one Seven Swordsman character with the lightning sword, or it's actually came back as a resurrected shinobi in the war arc.
Yeah.
The film motherfucker got resurrected. But we still don't know who was Senju's wife.
Just filler episodes because we're waiting for the manga to catch. Because we put up to the manga and we're waiting to.
Yeah.
Who's making the manga? I'm just making smutty fic.
Oof.
And that's because I'm not gonna roleplay what happened with these two with all of you in here. I'll get performance anxiety.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I guess since I don't think we have any more important things to do here, Grim's going to help Lunara get to a bed since she's sleeping, and that's the end of the session for tonight, and I'm gonna stop recording.
All right.